With my boy FC Sounds, let's get it. Ay. Fresh off parole, it's a mic check. Missing with the bullshit like a sidestep. I'm going all in, you got your feet wet. And every verse the truth, and I ain't lied yet. I made it out the muddy, call it high tech. And I just keep it cooler than the ice chest. Head above water, no life vest. And you ain't really hood, that's a crew neck. I hit the scene hard with that right left. 10 toes down, hit the two-step. In my Air Force Ones, that's a night check. Drive so crazy like car theft. So fresh, so clean, new car scent. Out with the old and with the new west. Wanna know a secret, I'm the best kept. It's time to go in, told them say less. You used to be the man, but that's past tense. And I can never wait up like a bench press. And I'ma get it right like a past test. And I've been feeling super, call it Clark Kent. Sorry for the wait, I'm on this bus bench. Ice cubes in my Henny, are we there yet? Seen the devil in some Prada in a red dress. She gave me good head, that's success. And Ghana got now, then and up next. My 38 special with a high head. Every verse deadly, wrote in hot lead. Claiming I'm a killer, you a whole fan. Found me at the crime scene when my palms ran. High off this Jamaican like a bobsled. They don't wanna see me winning, that's what Unc said. So I keep one up top like a bunk bed. I'm here to air these rappers out like a sublease. Ballin' like an athlete, I need floor seats. Call me Maverick Mark, this is Shark Week. MC Hammer can't touch, it's like an antique. The game is up for grabs, but I'm in arm's reach. Other hand in my bag like the groceries. It's in with the heat, Mr. Cold Piece. Had to put it all together like a hype beast. And I don't wanna buy a house, need the whole street. Trying to get these Starbucks without a cold fee. I got it on my own, you need a code D. And you ain't really hard, you a trustee. And I don't mean to be rude, free 03. 2, 1, action, hit the lights please. My life is like a movie on the big screen. Live from the HA, but I'm in HD. Hey, it's Gutta, motherfucker. And you are now tuned in to the Coastline Music Show. It's Gutta.
Welcome to the Coastline Music Show. Today we got my boy Gutta Gone. What's good,
chilling, man?
Hey, bro, you got down on that performance, man. How'd it feel?
Man, it felt great, man. You made the vibe what it needed to be, man.
Thank you.
It made it that much easier. You know what I'm saying?
Just cheers, bro.
Cheers to that, man.
Shout out my boy FC3 for on the pads.
Yeah, man, he did that with that drum pad, man. He made that shit
Made
crazy.
it a little different, his own version of it. You know?
No, man, shit, real shit. We might have to release that later.
Hell yeah! I'm thinking of doing the performances as the audio, dropping on like all platforms. What do you think about that? You think it'll be good, like a remix version?
If everything works right, you know, if you know how it goes.
Yeah.
The business end of it is good.
Yeah, I feel
it should be straight.
So what's up, man? How was I know you had a show recently in Vegas. How was
Man,
that?
that shit was dope. Yeah, man. I performed at the Las Vegas Cannabis Awards, man. That shit was definitely one of my top 5 moments in music. Just being in another state, you know. Second of all, you know what I mean? Like just the interaction from the people that I don't know.
Yeah.
That
always feels good.
That was the most like interaction from random people. Like it was my boy flew out from Oregon. I had people that were out there from Vegas that tapped in, the Moreno Valley, like these random people who follow me on Instagram, bro, and they came out there and it was just like, that was probably the biggest thing was like these, you know, you get the homies there. The homies were there deep. That's natural. I know I've done shows before, but having them, random people, just the environment, bro, like the cannabis community, man, it's crazy, the love over there.
So you guys were performing during the awards or after?
Yeah, so what it was, bro, it was a Sahari Event Center. It's basically a big indoor skating rink, you know what I mean? Like for like not an ice skating rink, but like the roller skating rink.
Derby and all that?
And they had on the far end side, they had the stage for the awards, and then on the front side they had the performance stage. So they had I was one of the headliners, so but while the other performers were going, they had both going on. So it was kind of like if you were in the middle of the ice rink, you might not like if you turn to the left, you can catch the music. You turn to your right, you catch over here. You know, so that was one thing. It was a lot going on at once, but then once like the awards calmed down, the headliners came on. Yeah, it just mellowed out.
That's right. Okay. So the song that you performed today was
Fresh Off Parole. Yeah, man,
that's one of your top songs right now on YouTube, right?
Yeah, for sure. That's one of my most viewed videos on YouTube. Shout out to my boy Sammy.com.
Shout out
my
Sammy,
boy Swayze out of Compton.
How did that song come about? Like, did who produced it? How did the whole
My boy
creation?
Sway from Compton, man. My one of my homies that got busted. I just got out, and he had my boy had got some beats from him for me, and then like maybe like 3-4 months later, my boy that did that for me had got busted. So we had a couple shows, and we were starting to build the momentum going, and he had just threw me another little pack of beats. He was like, whatever you feel in there, let me know, and that's you. So I had that one instantly, bro. I was like, that's me. But I didn't record it right then. I sat on it for like 8-9 months. And then I was in the studio. I was at Omar's spot.
Okay.
And I just had wrote that verse. I had wrote those 316s, and I was like, you know what? This is the one. I laid that shit in one take, man. That shit was over. And then I originally shot a video with my boy, with my other homie. We shot a whole different Fresh Off the Road video. Yeah, a whole different video, bro. Like, whole different vibe. I'm talking about money everywhere, bitches. Yeah, man.
Like
fucking
a cliche
homies.
rapper
We were in
video.
a trap house. Got a little homie skateboarding out of. My homie's in a wheelchair. I had my little homie skating out of his house, and it was tight, bro. Like, we made a little vibe, but I don't know if it was by fate or just at the time my boy didn't have the right program to mix the video down, so we were patient about it. Sammy had tapped in with me. He had hit me up. He's like, hey, bro, I want to do that video for you for that song Fresh Off Parole. No questions asked, man. We made the date, and we made it happen. Got it out the way, and definitely was a big boost for my momentum. You know what I mean? Dropping Fresh Off Parole. Just sitting on the bridge alone, you know? Like, I've done a lot of videos at that bridge. People know me from graffiti, you know? Like, growing up, like, you know, my little graffiti days and shit. So, like, that bridge has really been iconic to me.
Yeah.
So just to sit on that motherfucker, you know, and just to change up the dynamic and not just be standing in front of it or standing on the train tracks, it was I think that's what gave it its you know what I mean, the impact.
Yeah, that bridge for sure represents the city, Carson a lot, right? I mean, it says Carson
man,
on
for
it.
sure. I mean, on our side for sure, on West Carson.
What streets are those? Were those?
That's on Main Street, right before, in between Sepulveda and Lomita.
Okay.
That's like the border of Wilmington and Carson.
Yeah. Like, it's like by Lomita. Yeah, you said Lomita and
in between, yeah, it's closer to Sepulveda, but yeah, right in the middle actually. Yeah, man.
So besides that, what other songs do you have that are kind of like making a lot of noise
I got
on
Built
YouTube?
Like This.
Built Like This.
Produced by my boy Brody Brown, Grammy Award winner, multiple Grammy Award winner. Featuring my boy
How do you
YDM.
get that? How do you get that going with?
Man, just great relationships, bro. I knew Brody. Brody was good people. My neighbors, my neighbors that live next door to us, he was real close to them. You know what I mean? They trapped, we trapped. We became a big group of, you know what I mean? Like, we're essays, you know what I'm saying? And they were Black Crips, you know what I'm saying? They were like, had a couple blood homies, you know, a couple GDs, you know, like, it was like a mixed version of people, you know, and we just all vibed out, you know what I'm saying? So Brody was a homie of them, also became our homie. And just to see what he's done in his career was always motivating.
Yeah.
Just like me and Nate were talking about before we started, you know what I mean? The War Wounds video. We had set for the War Wounds video. We had the first scene, and then we had the second scene. And by the time the second scene hit, he had hit up my boy Dips, YDM, and he thought it was Dips' video. He's like, man, where we at with it? He's like, man, we were here shooting a video for Gutta. He had slid through. He had hopped in the little cameo, made the video better than, you know what I mean? Just added to the video, you know what I'm saying? And then after, and this is right after COVID hit, literally that Friday, they shut shit down.
Oh, shit.
So, like, we were trying to figure out where we were going to go from there. And I had mentioned, like, hey, man, my boy Zeke, we got the whole equipment. We got the whole studio at his house. Brody was with it.
Damn.
So I hopped in the car with him, and we drove over there. We stopped and got a few bottles. We went over there, man, and he just set his shit up. From the first day he hit the keypad, and he boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, that shit's hard.
It was over. You know what I mean? We made that shit in like 40 minutes, 35 minutes.
The video was hard too, bro.
Man, shout out Sammy, man. Video, crazy ass story, bro. So we're in the hospital, man. Like, so first and foremost, man, Brody came through with the budget. Brody blessed me and YDN with some money. He said, get this done. I love you for that, fool. You know, that's my brother right there. You know what I mean? He seen the potential in the song, and we were gonna get it done regardless. But with that, you know, I was about to have my baby. We had a lot going on, you know. So I'm actually in the hospital. We got in there on a Thursday. We got there on a Sunday night. We didn't have the baby till Thursday or Tuesday, I believe. We didn't leave till Thursday. So that whole time, I'm on the phone with Sammy. Brody. I'm hollering at my boy Brian Ortega, because as you know, Brian Ortega's in the video.
Yeah.
I'm making sure I'm calling the people that I want to be in the video. I'm just networking, bro. I directed the thing. I set up all the places, all the people, all the times, and I let Sammy work his magic. You know what I mean? I trust Sammy. If anything, he's my creative director. You know what I mean? Sammy, I give him full control. I trust his vision, you know? So I just gave him all the ideas. I think that's the first video I really like went all out on, you know what I mean? Like with sub scenes and main character, all this shit, you know, like I really went all out. And just how it came out, man, it shows, man, hard work, dedication, and that shit pays off. You know what I'm saying?
Driving around the hood on Rolls Royce. Right?
Oh yeah, man, we had some dope ass scenes on the drone too, man. I wish you would have been able to get, but
did something happen to the drone?
yeah, man. So Sammy was letting me know, because in my hood right there, right, there's a lot of trees, and Sammy's letting us know that like for the drone to fall the car, it might lose connection between the trees. So if you see in the video, there's only like one drone scene where YDM is like, you know, on his verse, you know what I mean, and that's the only one he got. But there was some hard ones, you know. But yeah, the drone ended up crashing in the at 232nd on top of the roof on the elementary school. Damn. So yeah, man,
I remember Sammy hitting me up. He's like, because we were supposed to shoot a video a couple of days after that.
Okay, was that like, the cypher you guys did?
Yeah, the cypher. So he came and flew the drone. He's like, hey, I have bad news. I was like, what happened? He's like, I crashed the drone. I was like, fuck. And it was at your video, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah, we ended up making up for that, man. Sammy's good people, man. Yeah, I felt bad, you know what I'm saying, but it's part of the process, you know what I mean? Not everything's gonna go as planned, you know what I mean? But yeah, that was dope, man. And again, just having Brody play the role he played in that song and just be the person he is in my life, and the game that I picked up off him and YDM throughout the years, you know what I mean? It just it shapes me as the artist that I am. You know, a lot of people say like, you know, like I'm real mature with it. Like people say I'm really mature when it comes to my music, and I just feel like dealing with those type of artists and just seeing his accomplishments, and it gives you that, like, you know, it seasons you a little bit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not everybody might know how to get a Grammy might feel, you know what I mean? Just the production, the marketing, all the stuff that goes along with it. I remember back in the day, we were at YDM studio, the Black Hole, and this is before Uber even existed. And he was taking an Uber to go deal with Chris Brown.
Yeah.
And this was, man, 2010, 11, you know, maybe even 9. I don't even know, but it helped out a lot, shaped my career, you know what I mean? Yeah. Working with artists like that.
Well, I'm sure they see the hard work too, you know, because a lot of people don't. They'll try to work with people that match the energy and stuff like that. Man, I was tripping out because you asked to use the studio one time to shoot a video.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, yeah, come through, right? And then I was like, next thing you know, I was a light guy. I was like, what the fuck? Why am I a light guy?
No, I was
like, oh shit. Hey, can you hold the lights? I was like, all right. And then I'm following you everywhere. Like, oh shit, how did I get this job?
Hey, man, but it
all
like, man,
out, but you know what? I really, you're a hard worker, bro. That's for sure. I see that.
Appreciate it, man.
And that's why I fuck with you, bro, for sure.
Yeah, I love what I do, man. It's like everybody got something, you know? And I didn't know what that something was for a long time. I tried to fill that void with a lot of things, and I thought, you know, maybe this is what it is, or maybe living like this, or doing this, you know? And I never got the results I was asking for. And music has been the only thing in my life, man, that when that shit comes back around, it feels good.
When did you realize that that's really what you want to do? Like, no hobby, just go all in?
It was right before I caught my case in 2011. Rest in peace to my boy Ramiro Escalara, man. He was a young cat. Lost his life. I don't want to put too much out there, man, but rest in peace, man. He was my homie Ulysses' cousin. I knew Yuli from baseball. We go way back. He when I had got out, he had got me a job. You know what I'm saying? So no, this is I had got out from another case, like nothing crazy. This is before I caught the case. So excuse me. I had caught the case already. I was on a joint suspension. Mm-hmm. So I was living my life, doing my thing. If those of you don't know what a joint suspension is, basically the court puts that time over your head. They let you go home, and you get any type of case, anything, bro. That you do that time. So in that time, I had recorded like 5 freestyles. It was like the Far Side beat. It was a Cannon by Lil Wayne. It was like just I freestyle, bro. That's how I got into rap. I'll freestyle. I did like 5, 6 songs, beginning to end, one take, just all over the place. You know, my energy, delivery, everything. And when I had went away, when I eventually got busted, they had that CD and they were passing it around. And when I came home, my brother had it in his iPad. Everybody's had it, and I just, from people clowning on me for freestyling all the time, like shut up, homie, you know, like to them be like, hey, bro, we think you could do it. And then from there, I did I don't know if Gonzalo remembers this. My boy Gonzalo in the back, man. I had a lot of homies that worked at Starbucks at the time, and there was a female whose friend was throwing a rap battle at the downtown in Long Beach, and I think it was hosted by Tumex. And my boy was like, hey man, I want you to do this rap battle.
Where was it at?
At the Blue Cafe in Long Beach, a little downstairs spot. I'm 20 years old, mind you. So I book it, right? I said, fuck it, let's do it. It's a $100 prize. You know, it's a rap battle. So it's me and some dude. I get there, the security guard are not fucking with me, bro. Like, you're only 20, you can't come down here. But the security guards kept seeing people keep coming and coming and coming and coming. I'm not 50 people down there, bro.
Really?
Yeah, easy.
What year was this?
This was 2000. When did you work at Starbucks, fool?
Let's say
11, 12?
13.
Around there.
2012?
12, 13.
Damn.
I could probably pull it up and find it, but either way, we're doing this thing, right? And it's a Samoan security guard. He looks at me. If I let you down there, you gonna go do your shit? I said, guaranteed.
Yeah.
He's like, hey man, go down there before they start their show in their club. Come back out. Give me that respect. I don't have to go down there and get you.
Yeah.
And in my head, it's like, fuck it. Like, I was already gonna leave, but he gonna give me opportunity. And at that time, I was stubborn, bro. Man, fuck you. You ain't gonna come out and get me. You ain't gonna get shit, you know? But at the same time, it's like, all right, fuck it. So I went down there. The dude beat me.
Oh, it was a like
one-on-one rap battle. Yeah, the dude beat me straight up. But my energy, like the first round, he had writtens, bro. His shit was all written.
You were all from the top?
Top. So the first round, I went first. I mean, I give myself like a 2. I don't think I did too great. But then he went, right? And then from him, like the shit he tried to say, like he dissed me like syllable, lyrical. Like I wasn't saying nothing, right? I got hot, and I really got hot. I started saying some shit. So the second round, I think I waxed this shit. But by the third round, you know what I mean? This is my crowd. Like, it was really about who has the most love in the room.
Yeah, for sure.
My crowd, when he went up, you had like 10, 15 people saying, and then when my shit was like, yeah. So that's what I won. But I learned something that day. I had great supporters, but I can't rap battle. It's just not for me.
So, but that was your thing at the time, right? You were just
that was a one-time thing.
Okay.
So now I have the rap battle down. All my freestyles, I got those recorded freestyles. And then I ran into my homegirl Ida. You met Ida. I brought her here, shot the video. My homegirl Ida.
Oh yeah.
So she was also another co-worker at Starbucks, right? That's how we met. Yes. So it all ties into that Starbucks.
We need to get her.
My rap career started from the Starbucks by the Carson Mall, man.
She was my favorite. Don't tell anyone.
Yeah, man. She's still my favorite rapper, man.
We need to get her in here, bro.
Yeah, man. I'll holler at her after the show, man. We're going to give her a call.
She was dope to work with.
Yeah, she's a good person, bro. All out good person. You know what I mean? I got nothing bad to say about her, man.
Hey, but you appreciate all the support, right? Like you're not like,
oh man,
like you see it like something that you can't take for granted, right?
I grew up in a real hateful environment. I grew up with tough love.
Okay.
I never had my cousins in the corner of my family saying, you got it, you can do it. Maybe my brother and my mom's, but everybody else in my family was more like, you ain't shit, you ain't gonna do shit. But that was our motivation. Yeah. Oh, I ain't gonna do it? Watch this, motherfucker. You know, that was our thing. That was our thing. And then so I think I got accustomed to that way of living. So when people did start supporting me, I didn't really know how to accept it right away. But as I grew with music and my personality, you know, I humbled myself. I became a new person. Prison really, you know, helped me grow up. You know what I mean? I heard Rich Homie Quan in his album, you know what I mean? And he said something, you know, I talk about jail a lot because it made me a man. You know what I mean? And I felt like coming home, having that mentality, it just helped me like kind of like channel that. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of got sidetracked for a second there, but where was we
Prison.
at? Oh yeah, no, before that.
About supporters.
Yeah, man. Yes,
you
but
appreciate it. You
so,
don't take them for granted.
Definitely, man. And then I guess a lot of support. So flashback where we're at. Me and Ida, we started a group called The Minority. Mm-hmm. So I think we did 2 tracks, and then we kind of like went on a pause for a little bit. Like she was going through what she was going through, and I was going through what I was going through. And in that time, I started vibing out with YDM and them again. I was in their studio. So we had made 2-3 tracks, right?
Okay.
Things happen, whatever. And then with that, I went back to Ida and we're like, you know what? We're gonna get this project done. So we did our first project. It was called From the Basement. I think it was 85 original production. We wrote everything, me and her. You know what I'm saying? And then right before we dropped, we had some shows. We did a video or two. And at the time, you know what I mean? Like coming up how I came up, I'm pretty sure the ops, you know what I mean? People in the hood, they were expecting something different of me coming into rap. And we hit them with some whole different shit. Like I was on some real artist shit, some real rap. Like my influence of music might not be what everybody from West Coast music influence is. I'm a 90s baby, so we're not from the 80s. We're not so set in stone. You know what I mean? We're 90s babies. You know what I mean? We grew up with everything being a trend. You know what I'm saying? So everything influenced me, not just Tupac or not just Eazy-E or not just NWA or the West Coast movements. You know, I'm a big Nas fan. That's one of my top 5 rappers, you know? So me and her, we did that. I got busted. They raided my house. They violated me with my joint suspension. You know what I mean? They sent me away. I was in reception. I was in Wasco. And it was my birthday. It was I believe my 23rd birthday. And they dropped the project. We dropped it on Dat Piff. I don't think it went where it was supposed to. I'll never sit here and take all the credit for anything, bro. But I am the glue to any group that I'm around. It's just my natural energy, the person I am. I really love other people more than myself. Like I really am not like I'm selfless, bro. Like I care enough about the other person, you know. So I think I got like me not being there kind of make everything fade away. And
so it was more than you and
it was me and her. I had my boy that was my cameraman.
Oh, okay, so it was a team like that. Like
it was and my friends, you know what I mean, and the people around us. Like I said, they're coworkers from Starbucks, all my homies from my hood, the whole city. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like a built up momentum. The minority became something. Like we had a show at Cuban Pete's,
Long Beach.
Yeah, man, and it was us. I don't know if you heard of the Coyotes.
Yeah.
They used to be called Halfway House. Shout out to Halfway House. So
no, they were CNC, I think.
No, they were Halfway House.
Halfway House was their label. CNC Squad. It was CNC. They became the Coyotes.
Shit, I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah. But for me, it was Halfway House because that's what they on the flyer.
Was like a camp. It was like a bunch of people.
It was G-Mo. It was Sticky Ricky, and then Vic. So Vic Vertusil. I don't know how you say it, fool. I ain't trying to butcher your name. But it was them. It was Suspect Ed. And it was.
They just dropped the project recently.
Yeah, they did. I was at their album release party. It was on Saturday, man.
They're gonna come here too.
Yeah, they're a great band, bro. They're great people. Man, I'll get back to them. It was them, and then it was also Opium Dream, which was.
That's a cool lineup right there. Bro.
Yeah, it was dope, man. And we were, I think we were second to last, third to last. You know what I mean? And we had a gang of people, bro. Like we have a real diverse crowd in Carson. Carson's a really diverse city, man. So we have, we had Polynesians, we had black, Mexican, white. You know what I'm saying? We had everything you could think of. It. We had that presence walking in, not just us, our crowd. We killed that show. You know what I mean? Me and Ida did 2-3 songs, and then I had brought YDM and my boy PG, Pierre Guapo. I had brought them to do our hood song Maiden, and then they had another one. You know what I mean? And I felt this being my first show like this, I wanted to bring a bang, you know what I mean? And we did that, you know what I mean? We set the tone, and I knew that moment, like, this is for me, like.
And then what year was this, like, probably, like, 2010, 11?
2012.
That was the Cuban Pete's on Pine, right?
13 or 14.
There was 2 of them, right?
Yeah, upstairs.
Yeah, upstairs.
The upstairs joint. Yeah, it was the Grand Prix, bro, that weekend. So it was all the pageant women were there, it was dope, bro. It was dope-ass night, bro. It was just, it was dope, but, I mean, after we went on, bro, and I get it. A lot of crowds do that when you have a solid fan base. After you're done performing, most people leave.
Yeah.
And I felt that presence, bro. And I felt like after we were done, everyone walked out, bro.
Oh, for real?
And
so you're like one of the first ones?
I stayed like the second. You know what I mean? I think there was like the Opium Dream.
So you guys went as a group or as a solo artist?
It was the minority. We were the minority. Yeah. It was my early rap career was gonna be the minority. I was a group. It was never gonna be a solo artist.
Did you guys just grow apart, or how did it just end?
Prison separated us.
Prison? Okay.
From her point of view, my point of view was I didn't see anything wrong. I came home and I got right back to supporting everybody. her point of view was like my crowd, my squad wasn't really moving for her as they were moving for me when I was out. But in reality, back to like, there's no right or wrong. I can't speak for everybody, but I know I'm the glue. I know my urgency. You know how I am.
Yeah.
I get to the point.
Sure.
I'm gonna be on you. I'm not gonna let it go. If I want something, I'm gonna get it. And I feel like not having that was a big factor. But I came home, love was there. You know what I mean? No love lost. She was doing her solo shit. I pulled up, support her. I went and got shirts made with her name on it, going to the shows just to show. You know what I mean? Like, she's my favorite artist. You know what I mean? Nice. And then I had like I said, back to that show, my boy had got busted, and my boy Yoshi, Fresh Coast Carson, my boy Josh, man, he got all type of names.
Shout out Josh, bro.
Yeah, man, Josh is a great dude, man. You know what I mean? Hey, fuck you though. Hey, so
I didn't say that.
My Hawaiian kind, man, that fool, he said, no, we gotta do a show, man. You home now. So at the Boogie in Redondo Beach at the pier, there's a downstairs spot, and he's known for throwing shows right there. You know what I mean? Jaime. Shout out to Know Thyself. You know, they were throwing their shows. What was it? Sound of the South Bay. I think their name was there. Everyone had their own night and their own shows, and they were doing their own thing right there.
What year was this?
This was when I got home, 2016.
Yeah, you guys. I remember you doing some shows across the street too, right?
Yeah, that was a little later. 17. That was a little about 17, 18. So we had to do the show, man, and I brought 200 people out, bro. Some other dude named Dibby, man, out of Compton. He thought it was his album release party.
Wait, was it?
He thought it was. Shit.
I see what you're saying.
He was stumped after a while. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe the venue got double booked, but you know, everywhere I go, it's a GUTTA GONE show. It just is what it is, you know. And we were there deep, man. And I invited Ida to come perform. And I said maybe at the end we'll do some minority shit.
Okay, but as a solo artist first. Right?
Yeah, I performed as a solo artist. She performed as a solo artist. Other people performed. That's when I ran into my boy EJ Socha, became a really good friend. My boy A-Roll, his brother Angel. You know what I mean? I met some real dope people that night that are still in my life to this day. And but yeah, man, we did that. We did some minority songs, and that was my momentum that I needed to get back in my flow. Something about me was live performance was just.
It's like fuel.
It was just that's what I liked about the rap. Is to be out in it like.
So when 2020 hit, kind of fucked all that up, right?
Yeah, hell yeah. Right after we'll get there, man. After that show at the Novo.
Oh, that's right.
After it was right after that because I had a crazy run. The promoters were on me after that.
Yeah, you were supposed to run that back again, right?
Gang of shit. I had like 5-6 shows lined up. I had shows in Riverside with all type of shit, man. But let's get my bad. No, you good, man. You good. I feel it though. I did fuck it up though. Yeah. And
yeah, you were saying.
So I had one of my homegirls had sent me a link to a promoter. He was promoting an RJ show in Fullerton. I've been a fan of RJ, you know what I'm saying? I always liked his music, you know what I mean? Straight up. So if I was a fan of your music, and I think I wouldn't have a problem going. So I'm chopping it up with the promoter. He's talking about, I need 600 for you to perform. And I said, look, bro, I'm from the hood. I ain't paying shit. Like, you got me fucked up. And he basically gave me his rundown, you know, his pitch. And I thought about it. I'm like, all right, well, let's meet halfway. Let me give you this amount.
Yeah. And
then you said I could sell tickets to get my money back. Let's do that. I brought 100 people out to Fullerton plus. 100 plus people to Fullerton. So, and that, you know.
And that was opening up for RJ?
RJ, yeah. So, we had a bad night, bad experience, bad microphone shit. It went bad, you know what I'm saying? Some funny shit. But they definitely, I wasn't having it. I mean, I definitely let it be known. It happened. The issue was definitely resolved. So from that show, I got a free ride on a couple shows. You know what I mean? So he actually invited me to Too Short and Radio Base Bless the Bottle video shoot. He invited me to I don't want to butcher his name either. C Nice or what's my boy name from P Nice from Long Beach.
Long Beach, P Nice.
And it was P Nice and Mozzie video shoot in Long Beach. He had invited me to that. Got to meet Mozzie. You know what I mean? Like, it was things like that. He seen where I was at. Just yesterday was 4 years from the LA Unlocked podcast that I did with them as well. And then he gave me a show. Basically, he threw me some tickets. Give me back this much on it. Whatever you get, you keep that. And that was at the Globe Theater with Joe Moses, Eric Bellinger, and Problem. So that show was my first best
That's when I was like, okay, that reminded me of the show before jail.
Okay.
At the Cuban Pete's. That was like, all right, so solo, but trip out on this. Somehow, some way, Ida ended up on the bill. So now it's both of us up there, right? DJ Head was the DJ, and I had my boy DJ Flesh with me. You know what I mean? He came to DJ with me. So we went up there, man. Did my shit, man. I started with an acapella, knocked out my 3-4 songs, and I got off the stage. You know what I mean? And then that was that. After that, I feel like me and Ida, we had eventually like got back together, started making music. We had did an EP. We started getting the music back cracking, and then we dropped the EP. I had some other crazy ass shows. I was still doing shows. You know what I mean? We were doing our thing, and then I had a disagreement with my team at the time. We had creative differences. Everybody made their decision. We're all human, and we're all entitled to our decisions. What comes with those decisions, it comes with those decisions. So with that, I feel like a lot of things were tied to it. You know, I might have been wrong, I might have been right. Who knows? But it happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And with that, me and Ida tended to distance. We had distanced ourselves just recently. You know what I mean? A few months ago, we mended that. You know, she got to tell me her side of the story. I got to tell her mine, and we got to come to that agreement. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, she shot a video too.
Yeah,
right?
man. Shout out to Ida, man. She's a great artist. She just dropped her album, The Birth of Ida 2. Man, I got nothing but love for her, man. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, she's dope.
she
bro.
definitely, without her, she definitely increased my pen game. You know what I mean? Her helping me learn how to format writing, count bars, all that comes from Ida. You know what I mean? I just know how to rap.
Yeah.
If you go into the studio session with that mentality, like Ricky's been a part of it. Shout out to Ricky, man. He's the one filming this joint. I invited him when, like, I knew Ricky for 20 years, bro. But when I started inviting him to the studio after he started doing the camera thing, like, I was trying to set this tone in the studio, like a boss would to a job. You know what I mean? Because you would want product out of these sessions, not just hanging out. And I was good at that. You know what I mean? But I can't control other people. I can't force people to work. So I feel like it's a give and take. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'll be at work. I have my AirPods on, bro, and I'll write an 8 in my head, and then go write that bitch down on my lunch break. You know what I'm saying? So it really all how it comes. Lately, it's been I'll catch one bar, and then I'll write it down. And when I get wherever I'm at, I'll just go through all my 1 bars. Whatever one seems it might match this vibe, I go with it and start writing to it. Or if I'm in like, I've been in a little writer's block the past couple months, man. I've been dealing with some life-changing situations, you know what I mean? So I've been trying to just get my mental health straight.
You gave it a break.
Yeah, man, you gotta be mentally healthy.
Most definitely.
Or else you can't do anything, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
music, if that's your passion, it won't void out what's going on in reality. You know what I mean? That goes along with drugs, fucking bitches, getting high, or smoking, drinking. All that shit is a muse. Like, if you ain't good, if you ain't initially happy, nothing around you will. You know what I'm saying? So I had to fall back. But what I used to do is I go to YouTube beats and I write a whole song. I won't use that beat, but now I know the tempo.
Yeah.
And
The vibe of the
I have a
beat.
vibe,
Yeah.
you know, I have a delivery. And that's my favorite, bro. That's one of my favorites, man, is YouTube is like...
That's a game changer, huh? The whole YouTube beat, bro.
Yeah,
the
but
type
like,
beats.
I made an oath to myself in 2018 that I wasn't going to release any pirated, you know what I mean?
Have you ever got a beat from YouTube and actually reached out to the producer and be like,
Nah.
no?
I was told...
Do they even reach back?
Yeah,
If
they
you-
definitely
if you-
do, bro.
if you try
I mean,
doing that?
no, when you get sent to BeatStars and you lease it, that's how it goes. You
Oh,
know?
okay, I see.
Or you tap in and buy the exclusive. But someone told me something that was slick. He was like, "Look, bro, write to the YouTube beat, do all that, send it to a producer who can remake it because billions of people have heard that beat
Yeah.
all over the world. There's people. If you have
People
someone
already
that-
make songs to him and shit like that.
Shout, like we were talking about earlier, my boy Gio the chef, man. Shout out to Gio, definitely one of my top producers, and
Shout out Gio.
he's like the best at it
To do to
for
take
me
a beat,
so far.
YouTube
Like
beat
Brody
and
actually,
remake it.
well, Brody did Oil Change. Whew, Brody went crazy on Oil Change. Oil Change was a whole different type of beat. The beat he made us put us in a crazy ass pocket. That's how I knew what the industry was doing. No one taught me. No one told me.
Yeah.
There's no way these rappers are finding these pockets. I mean, some of them are. Don't get me wrong, but it's the production behind it. You know what I mean? And But yeah, man, it's just the way he did it, man. It gave me that sense like, all right, this is helping my workflow. You know what I mean? So that's like my favorite way, bro, is just to find something, or I'll even write to a beat that like Fresh Out Parole 2, I wrote that to the Watcher instrumental.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I wrote that to the Dr. Dre beat. And
you remade that beat, right?
yeah, I had him remake it. I called it the spiritual.
That had a cool like a
Bounce
West Coast bounce.
Yeah, I wanted to be a spiritual sequel to The Watcher by Dr. Dre. You know, that's what I wanted, because that's one of my favorite albums, hand down. The Chronic. Yeah. I can listen to it right now, beginning to end, no skips. You know,
real talk.
And it's like stuff like that, man. And just my process has changed throughout the years. But like I said, the main thing is if the environment's right and there's creatives in the room, and everyone can craft the same, and everyone knows how to craft to their ability, that's when I shine the best, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, that's to answer your question.
Let's talk about that performance you did in LA, LA Live.
Oh yeah, right before the Novo, man. So
it was right before COVID, right, or like a couple months, maybe.
Right after Kobe died.
Oh, okay.
That was February 1st. March, COVID hit.
Yeah.
So how that went about, in my times, you know, like doing the shows, I went through like 3 different groups of promoting companies, like trying to, like we did Harbor Dreams, that's what we're doing over here. Mm-hmm. And then I had ATA, which all the above, something like that. Was my boy Darren, he's from Harbor City. He started that, and then obviously what we got going now. He had hit me up after, this is after we did what we did, you know what I mean? He was doing his life, I was doing my life, everyone was living, and he had hit me up. And this is after the fallout with my squad, you know what I mean? And I think I just dropped Fresh Out Parole. I don't even think we shot the video yet. Mm. And he hit me up, he's like, look, bro, I got tapped in with this promoter. The artist that I'm fucking with, I don't see him doing this. I don't see him in this position right now. And I think you could do it. You have to sell 50 tickets. They give you the money up front, but you got to sell 50, whatever. And those pay-to-play things is like, fuck, man, I don't want to do that. But if they're going to give me tickets, I'm a hustler. So you basically give me the dope, and if I sell it, I get my cut. Easy.
Yeah.
You know, that's like my MO. So
was it hard to sell those 50 tickets?
So I'm going to be real with you, bro. The anxiety at first, because I haven't done a show in a while. I recently started a new job. Again, I had all those, I had all those demons on me from everything I was going through at the moment. Man, I sold 207 tickets, Noeazy. Wow. I broke a record as an opener for sure. Like, they don't tell me that, but I know I did. 207? 207 people. I had Brian Ortega out there.
You think you have people like that you ran out of tickets? You think people hit the door like or got tickets there? Or pretty much everyone.
I think that's the head count.
Yeah.
With that.
With that. Oh, with that.
Yeah.
Damn. How was that feeling, bro?
It was good, man. It was fucking. What it was for me was the promoters and the people that came up to me. Like one dude came up to me. Hey, what's up, man? My name. Sorry, bro. I forgot your name, but. He came up to me. He was like, "Hey, man, my name's Whoopty Whoop, and I hear all the dope shit that happens around here. 200 tickets, huh?" Shook my hand.
So you do that, huh?
Gave me his card. Told me to store his number. Gave me my Instagram. So he gave me 3 sources of information to get a hold of him. Gave me his phone number, his business card, and his Instagram. Right? Most people just exchange Instagrams or numbers, or just give you a business card. He gave me all 3. I lit the stage up, bro.
How was that feeling?
Great. And I don't have, like, people always ask me, "Are you nervous?" I don't get nervous, bro. I've always been like a center of attention type.
You were nervous today, bro?
Nah, man. I was a little sweaty because the event was closed.
Hey, I know, my bad, man. The
But once the AC booming, I'm good, bro. Like, I don't really got a nervous bone in my body, bro. I don't really. Shit, only when my kids running around and I'm like trying to prevent him from hitting his head on the edge of a table.
Did that say like now that you perform in a venue like that and you had all that support when you do other shows? Do you feel like, man, it could be better? Or
so the Vegas show was my first show since.
Did you have a show recently or before, like right after they opened up the streets again? Or am I tripping?
I might have done a few things, like little events, but nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy.
I think nothing that I would call a show.
Okay.
No. It was Vegas.
So during COVID, when everything shut down, you were more like just in the studio all the time doing music videos.
Well, I think COVID for me, my momentum was already going. I wasn't about to let nothing stop me. So everything but live performances was going on. I was doing the networking, I was doing the marketing, I was doing the music, I was doing the videos, I was putting myself in position. You know what I mean? And COVID was probably like 2020 was probably my best year in music. I've been really mellow this year. You know, I've been kind of fall back and I just been reflecting. You know what I mean? And I feel like last year, man, it was like fuck, bro. Like it was the show definitely. It was built the momentum.
Yeah.
And then it was like from there, I wanted to do the War Wounds EP. And then from after that, I wanted to do the album at the end of the year. And I wanted these videos. I wanted the album release party. I wanted all these things, you know what I mean? And I did them. I accomplished them. You know, I set a goal and I did it. And I'm going to tell you all this because a lot of artists out there, upcoming artists, you might not get this game. You might get this game. Who knows? But in life in general, especially in this music game, life is a cycle. And this goes with businesses, with everything. Businesses be doing great, but in January and February, it's slow, bro. It's the new year. And I've learned that working in warehouses and working in different jobs. But life is a cycle, man. It goes, you know, it starts going up, the momentum, you're at your peak. And then you start feeling it fade away. You have to be prepared and acknowledge, and you have to be aware of that downfall. It's not going to stay up forever.
Yeah, it's going to happen.
So where I went wrong was I wasn't prepared when it came back to the downfall. I had ideas, but I didn't have a game plan like I did in 2020. So that's where I feel like, you know what I mean, it came back down. It wasn't COVID, it was me.
So downfall as far as what?
Like just not being prepared. You know what I mean? Like you have to have, I have music ready, I still got music ready. You know what I mean? But you have to give them a package. I had watched a YouTube video. I feel like I've asked a lot of questions to a lot of people. I didn't get no game.
YouTube University or what?
No, so I went to YouTube with it. As YouTube. You know what I mean? YouTube. I found a video. I think it was how to promote a single in 2020 or 2019, right? And I watched it, and it's everything that I was watching, bro, was like basically what I thought in my head. It was just put into context. So I followed that fucking guideline, bro. I stuck to it to the best of my ability. There's a lot of things, you know, financially, it just doesn't work like that. You know what I mean? When you're an independent artist, you know what I mean? And I'm not out here selling drugs no more. I'm cool off all that. I mean, I'm gonna leave that to the birds. You know what I mean? Y'all can do your thing. So I'm out here surviving off check money or this money. I had a clothing brand at the time. I was selling my merch, like independent money. You know what I mean? Funding my career. And I feel like when that cycle came back down, I had a game plan, but the people that I had in the game plan with me, shit got ugly. You know what I mean? Like you work with people with intentions. You can't put intentions on other people.
Do you build a team, an official team, or you just start working with certain people and you guys just?
Man, I got Ricky and Sammy. I got DJ Flesh. I got my mom, my brother.
Do you guys have like a team?
I got my
name?
support. Nah, I don't have any shit. Gutta Inc. coming soon. Hey, you never know, man. I've been in the talks, man. I think I'm gonna call my shit Gutta Inc.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gutta
man. I
Inc.
think that's what I'm going with. But
sound like a tattoo.
Yeah, man.
Cause
sounds good. INC.
INC though, incorporated.
Yeah, man. Big C's. But yeah, man. I as of right now, it's just 2 G's, man. It's Gutta Gone. I'm just me right now. You know what I mean? But I feel like I've tried to bring the right amount of people together, and I'm good at that, bro. I know so many people. I know how to bring all this shit together, but not everybody meshes with everybody.
Yeah.
Not all personalities, not all relationships last forever. You know what I mean? I made some great people this year, 2021. Made some great music, but you know we're not all we're not on the same page this moment today, and that's okay. It's okay that we're not on the same page. It's okay that our careers collided at one point and then now distance. You know, that's a part of life. You run into people, they come around for a while, or they leave. Some people stay forever. You know what I mean? And I think what I've been focusing more on lately is the people that are staying forever.
Gotcha.
These like people that are coming in, and now I'm a loyal motherfucker. Like my word is my bond. You feel me? My word is impeccable. If I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. And if I can do it, there's gonna be a communication level there of why, or there's gonna be understanding. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's where I need to gravitate towards. So like as far as the team, bro, honestly, bro, I have my visual. I got Sammy, I got Ricky, I got my DJ. I got some great people in my circle, you know, people that I can count on. But everything you guys see from Gutta Gone is Gutta Gone. You know what I mean? If I'm asleep, Gutta Gone music is sleep. You know what I mean? And the moment that I find that person that's gonna push for me, you know what I mean, while I'm sleeping, then we got something. You know what I mean? We talked about it. I run into a gang of people, bro. Like people hit me up and like, man, how come you never blown up yet? How come you're not famous? You told me that. Like, how come your shit ain't surfaced? It's because I don't think I'm not giving in, bro. I'm not stroking any egos. I'm not belittling my character to getting myself into doors. This is who you're gonna get. Like my motto, man. I'm all real.
Have you had labels hit you up?
Yeah, man. We ain't talking no names though. Yeah, man. They hit me up. They talked to me. They got on the DM. They want me to send catalogs and EPKs out. You know what I mean? Like, it's dope, but I don't feel that they're looking for someone like me right now in the game. I feel like they're looking for young artists with a young sound that they're gonna mold. You know what I mean? I gotta keep knocking down these doors.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be the motherfucker with like the Hulk. I'm knocking myself into these doors. I'm not gonna be the guy at the door knocking and getting a gang of 1,000 no's. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get the motherfucker that keep going. It's just my mentality. It's how I've always been. It comes all the way back to my family. The hater mentality, the tough love.
Yeah.
It's all about you can't do it, and I did it. That's why, like in everybody, I say like doing things that you couldn't do is my favorite hobby. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, man, for sure.
So what do we got next for Gutta, man? We got any singles, any EPs?
Yeah, look, so check it out, man. I got some music. I might drop, I might not the rest of the year. I might just not even drop for the rest of the year. Who knows? But right now, man, I'm like I said, I'm building that team of people that I can rely on. So when I do get back into my workflow, there's no distractions. I'm writing every day. I'm definitely writing. Even with writer's block, I'm still writing something every day. I got some big moves coming, but I'm just gonna have to let you guys wait and see on that.
You got any? Did this show in Vegas? Did that like open doors for other shows?
Oh yeah, man, definitely. Shout out to my boy Eric 80K. I got invited back to the Las Vegas Cannabis Awards, and then also, I think they have the Orange County Cannabis Awards, January 29th. I should be in attendance for that. I have on August 28th, my boy from Harbor Hitters and Los Kamikazes. They got a car show coming up. It's called Summer Nights. It's gonna be in Los Angeles. Got Brian Ortega coming out. They got a lot of special guests coming out, and I'm gonna be the only performer. So I'm gonna be out there. I'm gonna do that. You know what I mean? I'm never really been big in the car scene and the lowrider, but I rock with Brian Ortega and his people like that. You know what I mean? They show me mass support. So that's without giving.
Is that the one down here? There's like a car show and you're performing, right?
No, it's gonna be in LA.
Oh, it's gonna be in LA.
Yeah, it's gonna be in LA. I know.
Oh, I think I got.
It's sponsored by Shaka. I'm not sure what the whole.
Oh, I think because of it was under the bridge, right?
Yeah, the picture was under the bridge. Yeah, the flyer picture was under the bridge.
Okay.
Shout out to my boy Fred Dog over at Harbor Hitters. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, I got a dog show booked in September, I believe. I think my boy's working out the details on that. I've been getting hit up about doing shows and stuff, but I just feel like at this time, like I need to be paid for my work.
Yeah.
I'm not paying to play anymore. Don't even ask me. I guarantee bring enough people to buy out your bar. You know what I'm saying? My people don't just come and watch me rap. They spend money at the bar. They're buying food at the venue. Like my people come and they. So I need to. Like Vegas, you know, after getting the bag for Vegas, you know what I mean? I feel like I deserved it. And then, like the promoter said, he went out on a limb with me. You know what I mean? He didn't know me. He just went out on a limb, and I talked my talk, and I walked my walk.
And you were one of the headliners, right?
Yeah,
right?
Me, Baldacci, the Beast from Florence, and Devin the Dude.
Damn.
Yeah, man, it was dope.
Did you chop it up with Devin?
It was rough. It was late night. It was getting late. He came a little late. After I performed, after Baldacci performed, you know what I mean? It was time for us to go. I had about 50 people out there in Vegas, bro, and everybody wanted to hang out. I had the whole family, so that was going to be my time to kick it with everybody. So we got out of there, went back to my hotel, and we kicked it over there, you know what I mean? And it was I wanted to tap in with him. He was just real busy, you know what I mean? It just didn't happen then.
I need you to get perform at the W, my boy.
Huh?
I need you to get to perform at the W, my boy.
Yeah, man, we got to get my boy Real G Vision to make that happen. Tapping his boy, yeah.
Wait, what was this?
The W, man, the hotel in Los Angeles, man. My boy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
dope.
My boy has a business. My boy has a.
One of the managers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my boy's over there.
Basically, the manager, yeah.
Oh shit.
I want to get him up there.
Yeah, I'll be sick.
Yeah, man. So I think that would be dope. You know what I mean? But for sure, if I'm not mistaken, Orange County Cannabis Awards, man, January 29th. 2022, man. We about to fuck it up.
Hey, there's a First Thursday event. Our first Thursday since COVID on this Thursday coming up. I wanted to have like a little live show, maybe like a reggae band. Man, you down to
It's just 2
jump on
days from
stage?
today?
Yeah.
Hey, man, y'all come out to San Pedro. Gutta's here. Hey.
Good. Hey,
You already know
gotta
we got
pay.
that.
You gotta pay to
that-
play though, bro.
Look, man, I'm gonna tell you something about Noeazy, man.
Damn, I'm nervous.
He tapped in with me like this, bro. He said, "Look, I want to do some hats for you.
Yeah.
I want to run some of your hats for you, bro." And he went out of his way to build a relationship with me. And since then, I've only brought some of my most solidest people around you.
Yeah.
And
shout out Ricky.
the relationship is great, man. I really appreciate you.
Appreciate
I appreciate what you have going. I don't know if you hear this enough, and people give you your flowers.
Nah,
but,
I don't hear it
but,
at all, man. No, fuck it.
my boy got 3 businesses running in one building. I'm pretty sure he heard 1,000 and you can't do it.
Oh, for sure.
And he's really setting the tone down here on 6th Street. Y'all got some work to do over here, man. So you got it going over here, bro. And I would love to be here on Thursday, man. No questions
make it
asked,
happen.
man. I'll be
Shake
here.
on that.
You already know, man. I'll be here.
And
Thursday at what time?
it's crazy. We can start around 9.
All right, after my. All right, yeah, I'll be here at 9.
You know, it's crazy that you mentioned that because, like, I think it was like 2007, 18 maybe when the Rocks was
yeah,
cracking,
Rock Shot, when they go-
and you guys were doing a lot of shows right here across the street,
Yeah, Harbor
and all
Dreams.
that shit was motivation. Like, it was inspiring for me. Like, man, this is our city. We need our own shit here. Too, you know what I'm saying?
And we were looking for a damn business space too, right
and
here, man.
and
Couldn't
it
find
took
one.
it took a couple of years, but I just fucking did it, man.
Nah, it's beautiful,
I just said,
man. Just
fuck
the
it.
remodeling of the. You guys got to. If you guys haven't seen Coastline Shop, man, you guys got to come down to 6th Street. I believe it's 437.
There it is, bro. How do you know that shit?
Pretty
437
good.
West 6th Street.
Yeah,
Yeah, it has a ring to it. 437.
West 6th Street. You got to come check it out, man. They got some great merchandise, great customer service, great people.
Yeah, appreciate that, brother.
They also got a Coastline Studios in the same building. So all you artists out there looking to get studio time, you know what I mean? Tap in, man. They got great quality studio. Yeah, it's great over here, man. San Pedro, I love y'all.
Good looking, bro. And we fuck with Gutta for sure, man. When you came out to our grand opening, that was all. You brought your whole
man.
family. We chilled. We
Yeah,
got
man.
faded.
We had a great time.
My boy had the Don Julio on him.
Oh, yeah, too much Don Julio that night.
Hey, let's take a shot.
Man,
Let's take a
it's
shot.
on you.
No, go ahead, bro.
Go ahead.
Tell us how that 234th and Main event experience, right? That's what you called it?
Yeah, man.
How
It was
did
the
that come
album
about?
release
Yeah,
party,
okay,
man.
That's what it was?
Yeah, man. So I tapped in with the hood, man, the liquor store owner, my boy Mike, over at Anchor Liquor. And I let him know what my idea was, man. And my album was called 234th and Main. It was only right that I did the album release party in the hood. So I had the DJ set up, bro. I had the taco lady come out. And like shit, we watching the video right now, man. Shit, we had the merch out there. And we just brought everybody out, man. We just made a great day. And it was iconic, bro. It's never been done. Something like that in my city. Carson, man, if they know, Carson sheriffs don't let anything happen, bro. They're like the worst city ever. Like Carson sheriffs make the city trash. And they let us do as much as we could, but just the environment, bro, just having everybody out there, you know, and supporting me and my album release was just amazing, bro. Like it was just like that, man, you know what I'm saying? They wrote my shit on the window. Had the gang out there. Duno came through.
Oh, Duno.
It was just dope, bro. It was it felt right. You know what I mean? It felt like I belonged. It felt like it was meant to be. I had my whole family out there, my mom's. This was my first time that, you know, like I said, I knew Ricky for 20 plus years, but this was the first time we worked together. You know what I mean? And
Ricky shot this?
man, Ricky, man, he did the bet. I cried, man to man. I cried when I watched this, bro. You know what I mean? Just
Llorón.
he captured the moment, dog. You know what I'm saying? I brought tears. You know what I'm saying? Like my mom right there. Like no one else would have known that was my mom's. You know what I mean? Ricky knew.
Damn, Ricky got down, bro.
Yeah, he did his shit, bro. And this is support. I had my kids out there, the family, my whole hood was there.
This was after COVID, obviously.
Man,
right?
this is on a main
I
street
see
during
people with the masks.
Main Street during COVID, no permit, going
There's the
crazy.
sheriff- there's the sheriff right
Man,
there,
they
too.
shut us down. They came 15 cars deep. They was not playing with us. They say you got to get the fuck out of here, partner.
So what was it was a release, right? But did you have your album playing and you had like your hard copy?
Yeah, so what we were gonna do was we had hard copies. I had merchandise. You had a part on that.
Mm-hmm.
You did all my hoodies and all the hats, and so we did that. I was gonna let the DJs go, and then we were gonna go ahead and play the album out. You know what I mean? I wasn't gonna perform. There was gonna be no performances. It was gonna be
play
it was a vibe. You know what I mean? We're on the main street. I wanted to feed the hood. I wanted everybody to have a great day and this experience. It was a Sunday. Everything went great, man. You know what I mean? Everything went great. The Carson sheriffs could have did us a lot dirtier, bro, when they came. They could have started searching motherfuckers, and we were drinking, smoking, everything was going crazy. But if you look back there, man, that fool Mike, he told me when the cop came, I caught my case in that parking lot, and the owner of the liquor store reminded the sergeant on who I was.
Flying the drone and everything? Huh?
Yeah, man, and he reminded him my story and where I came from. Look, I had to let him know. Yeah, man. Like I said,
it looked like a good event.
Man, I don't know anybody else who could have 100+ gang members on the main street with no problems. You know what I mean? I did. I have.
Yeah.
It was a great experience, bro. Like I said, and then everybody having to leave was like it sucked. You know what I mean? Because it was just getting started. We would have been 1,000 people, and we would have had both those parking lots shut out. That was only an hour and a half. Like the peak of it, the video, it was only like an hour in.
Oh really?
Yeah, we were just getting started, bro.
So it didn't get full.
Nah, hell no. I left when Brian
Good thing
Ortega.
you got some good footage then. Huh?
Yeah, man. I left when Brian Ortega and everybody were coming in.
It looked like a few hours of an event the way the footage looks.
Yeah, man. It was dope. It was. It started at 12 and it was supposed to end at 4, and it got to like 2:30.
I was trying to see if maybe we could play one of your videos.
Man, shit. Since Want You's right there, let's play Want You.
Want You? Okay.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my boy Sammy.com again.
By the way, it's just the video because we don't want to. You guys can check it out on YouTube.
Yeah, man. Want You. Gutta Gone, man.
Gutta Gone.
Yeah.
Subscribe, right? Subscribe to us too, Coastline Music.
Like, subscribe, and comment, man. Stay tuned.
So how was this? Was that a real plane, bro? Is that a G6?
Man, we was flying, man. Shout out to FC Studios. Is that what they call them? FS.
No, who you talking
FL Studios. I don't know, man.
FC Sounds is the beat guy.
No, what's the spot where
we where you do all these?
Yeah, it's a stage, man. It's a stage, man.
And then we got.
I just wanted people to think that I got a fresh cut on the plane. You feel me?
Oh, you weren't really getting a cut.
Nah, man. You know, Pre-Dom cuts my hair, dog. Come on, dog. Shout out to Predominance, man. McFly's Barbershop.
Yeah, with a razor and everything.
Yeah, nah, but old girl, that's my boy, Nava's girl, man. Her name's Mel, man. She's fucking dope, dog. She's fucking a hard ass barber, bro. For real, for real.
Oh, so she actually.
She's actually barber, yeah, man. This was just to give her a little shout out, man. You know what I mean?
And who shot the video?
Sammy.com, man. The man, the myth,
my guy,
the legend, small headed motherfucker.
Small.
Kid hats wearing motherfucker. My big ass head. You show me all your cool hats, man. Man, it's only fit me.
Kid hats for sure, huh?
Nah, but yeah, man, Sammy got the crazy vision, man. I think we have a similar mentality, you know.
I like how, because I've worked with Sammy. He knows when he's done. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
He'll be like, I'm done, and I'll be like, no, I want to do this. Nah, I'm done.
Nah,
and
yeah.
Like, fuck. And then he goes home, edits the shit, sends it back. Like, whoa.
He did this overnight.
Yeah.
This was done overnight.
Done.
Yeah, this thing was overnight. Like, he had the shit out. Like, we dropped, like, by the time the video was already out before I got the pictures from Jesse, the behind the scene pictures, before them came in, the video was already done. I was like, but if, like I said, if Sammy's feeling it, he gonna get it out the way. And I respect about Sammy, he's straight to the point type dude. You know, there ain't no, if he don't like it, no. And if he likes it, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what I like about him, and I commend that man for that, because me, you could butter me up. You feel me? Yeah. I might not. Hell no. Fuck that. All right. That sounds like all right.
Yeah. He wants the track first, and then he'll listen to the track. And if he don't like it,
he told me for Fresh Off Parole too. Look, bro, I won't be happy. I won't have a good time shooting that because I don't like the beat. I don't. Not that the beat was whack. It's just for his visuals, for his vision. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't fucking with it.
Movie night's over. Let's get some lights in here.
Yeah, man. Can we get some lighting in here?
But hey, dope videos, bro. You got a lot of content out there, bro. A lot.
Yeah, man.
I feel like it could get a lot more love for sure. I see Fresh Off Parole.
Yeah, man. No, and like I said, man, it's just it's all word of mouth. I ain't putting no marketing money behind this. It's just all word of mouth, and it's done great so far. Like I like to tell people, you know, I was really just testing the waters. And I made a ripple, man. You know what I'm saying? So
it was more of an experience, like.
I'm a rapper. I'm gonna do music. I'm a hip hop artist. That's what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life. But after my fallout and, you know, Fresh Out Parole, the show, being by myself doing music, just being Gutta Gone, without the minority, without everybody on my team, I had a little anxiety going out there by myself, you know what I'm saying? But I showed myself and proved to myself what I'm capable of, you know what I'm saying? And
What's the pros of that is when you want to work, you work. What's the
cons
on that? Support system.
Having another me, to be there when I'm in my downs, to tell me to pick up, you know what I mean? Because if I'm in my downs, then who's gonna be there to tell me to pick myself up?
Yeah, you need a clone, huh, bro?
Yeah, man.
I need a clone too, man.
Sometimes, man. Nah, man, I just need some motherfuckers to start acting right. To be honest, there's some great people out here, dog. It's just I feel like
there's a lot of lazy people out there, bro.
They just don't want it, dog.
It's crazy, huh?
You know what I mean? Everybody wants something like to have. People like the title. They'll do it. They'll do things enough just to get a title. And once they're considered that title, it's good enough for them.
Yeah, they don't want the next step.
Man, if you guys been following me, watching what I've been doing, man, I'm only at 5%. You guys haven't really seen me. You know what I mean? You haven't seen the capabilities, you know? You haven't heard the music that I can make or that I have made. You haven't seen it because I just gave them what I've given them, what I've gave them. But we about to start spicing shit up, man.
So what are you doing differently? Because you were saying you're on a trying to.
Yeah, just well, honestly, man, I've been focusing on my children.
Yeah, that's right.
Straight up, I've been with my kids. My son's growing. I got custody. I finally got my daughter back. You know what I'm saying? After fighting with the devil, man, I got my kid back. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I beat all the odds against me, bro. I got where I wanted to be and everything that I wanted. Now it's time to set some new goals, some new dreams. I got my music career where I wanted to be. I got my kids. Shit, the sky's the limit, bro. You know what I mean? I just
differently with music coming back.
Oh, production. You know what I'm saying? And no offense to any producers out there, but all these loop beats and all these motherfuckers doing all that. I need live instruments, bro. I need more attentiveness into my music. Like I'm a craft, bro. My craft is crazy. I need to have that feeling. Just the thought process, the music writing.
So it's gonna be different type of beats, maybe more like music, like.
It's gonna be a lot of everything, man. But don't think you ain't gonna get what you already get from me. Yeah. But there's gonna be a lot of shit coming in. Shit, if I can give y'all one little hint, man, Fresh Off Parole 3 on the way, man. Stop playing.
I want to do next time you're over here, bro. I'm down to do like have FC3 on the pads, but then have like a live bass and a live guitar. You know what I'm saying? Something like.
Oh yeah, man. We could definitely, bro. Man.
I think
just after what I seen FC do today, man, we
bro,
tapping
FC
in, man.
Shit, bro. Shout out FC, man.
Yeah, for real, for real.
When I reached out to FC, bro, it was more like, because first of all, he's the one that did our grand opening here 2 years ago, right? He was just making live beats. People were walking in and out. And then when I had this idea, I was like, I could have FC get on pads while, you know.
No, it was
his own version of the original beat. The goal is to have get the beat without the drums. That way he could actually not pad over him. But I think it's so far so good, bro.
Man, he did a great job, man, and I feel like it gave Fresh Off Parole a new meaning in a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a different version, but the same. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I'm glad that I got to do it right here with you, bro.
Good looking out, man. Thanks for coming by, bro.
Man, you already know, man. We locked in.
You did that in one take, bro.
Hey, man, you know those of you that work with, man, one take wonder, man. Stop playing with me.
I seen you in the booth, bro. I showed up to some studio sessions you had, and you get to work, man.
When I'm in the vibe, man. Like I said, man, you gonna be your own worst critic. When you're down on yourself, you're gonna be down. But when it's good, man. Right. When it's good, it's good.
Let the people know where to find you, how to support if they can. If you have like some type of way to support you with your merch and shit like that. Also, artists that want to feature you. How to get you,
man. So check it out, man. My name's 2G's. That's Gutta Gone. You can find me on all streaming platforms. My Instagram, Twitter. All the shit, GUTTA GONE. I don't do any free features. If you an artist out here working hard and you're going to put the same work on the back end with me, then we can work. You know what I'm saying? And I got new merch dropping. I got new shows on the way. Stay tuned. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and make sure you guys come by Coastline Studios, man. Come check us out.
We're gonna have all that on the link for sure on the description, right, my guy?
Right here, or right there, right there. We're gonna put it at Ricky right here. All right, right here.
We want everyone to subscribe to all the guests as far as all their music channels and everything, and then also subscribe to Coastline Music. We're gonna have more artists. We're gonna have you back here when you give some more music, right, bro?
Oh man, most definitely, man.
This is gonna be the spot where you perform.
Oh yeah. We gonna come back, man. We gonna be here Thursday this week, so.
Damn.
Yeah, this might not be aired by then, but shit, those of you.
It won't, but it'll be another first Thursday next month too. So
Yeah, every month gonna have a
Thursday.
Thursday.
Thing. I want to do that shit, a little music performance every day. I might have FC if he's down. I'm over here excited.
We tapped in, man. We tapped in.
But yeah, tune in. Thanks a lot, brother.
Man,
Appreciate
it's
you,
love.
man.
We already know Noe. All right, man. It's Gutta.
Coastline Music.
Coastline sucker.